everyone, it's Roktan! Welcome once again to the Red Light District. And as promised, the game I'm playing today is Dying Light. A game about zombie apocalypse, basically. I don't remember the exact plot, but it's similar to a lot of like other zombie type games. You know, a plague has been released, turned a lot of people into zombies, and yeah, pretty much. But there's like I think there's like a corporation thing going on, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to remember the controls now. Not good right now, as I need to get out of. I need to go sleep. And problem is, I can't find a bed. One of the things I do remember is, god damn it, I cannot remember the controls at all. I have to look. Okay, been ages since I played this. Okay. How the hell do you jump? There should be a jump. Okay, RB is jump. That's what it was. I was driving me nuts. See if I can find a bed. That's not helping. So, yeah, I know night's coming. I'm trying to... Yeah, that's the other thing. That's one of the reasons this game's called Dying Light, is because you're trying... You do not want. You literally do not want to go out at night, because, like, now, yes, it says skill points are doubled at night and shit like that, but you want to avoid stuff at night as much. You want to avoid the night as possible, because that's when the really dangerous shit comes up. That's when, like, the really dangerous zombies and things come out at night. Or at least they're far more plentiful. The zombies are more aggressive. Generally, but now, yes, could stand to actually gain more experience and stuff like that while out at night, but you don't necessarily want to do that. Okay, here we go.
A bad time to make a deal.
It said I had a new outfit, so I'm gonna check that out. Where would that be? I don't even know. Whatever.
Yeah, everything's still for sale. Just be quiet.
So I'm gonna go ahead and sleep, because I do not, like I said, it's better, you're better off just sleeping at night and waiting until the morning so you don't have to deal with all the Because, yeah, night is dangerous. I did surprise. I played this game I played this game for a while with Allie. He quit, and reason he said he quit is he found the game. It gave him motion sickness for some reason. I'm not sure. Maybe because of because there's a lot of movement involved. But now, this is a survival game, so a lot of it requires you to gather materials and stuff like that to make sure you're surviving. And one of the things you can do with the materials is you can craft things. You need weapons, and that's if the weapon you see that I have is called the Buzz Killer. I don't even remember how I made it, but it's pretty cool. I also have like a couple of modified baseball bats and in wrestling. Really, you want to avoid, as I've found in the game, like, one of the things about this game is the combat gets a bit repetitive. You're not really fighting much besides zombies. Because it's very open-ended shit. Because the game's very open-ended, you don't really have necessarily have to fight everything, and it's a good idea to not try. It's gonna get you into trouble. You only want to fight when you have to. Usually. No. Okay, I'm closing in to where I want to get to now. Oh, there has been so I want to talk a little bit about the period of time I spent not streaming. Why it's been a while again since I streamed. I encountered an issue where a little while ago my I got a new PS3. New for me because I played the demo of it, and I always wanted to get around to playing it at some point, but then never got around to purchasing it. Finally got a copy of it, and that game was Heavy Rain. A lot of people don't seem to like that game. Some do. I thought it was pretty cool, or at least from what I played of it. It's a game that's essentially quick time the game. That's literally most of what the actions that involved are. Anyway, so I get the game and I just want to pop it in to make sure it works. Right? That's a good idea with any electronics or just anything in general. Anything where there's a chance, like, get it into anything with, like, electronics or something like that. You want to test it and make sure it works, in case you have to return it, right? So I do just that. I boot up my PS3, take out the game that was in there, and suddenly my PS3 is no longer taking discs. I can push it in, it won't take the disc. It's supposed to, like, the slim models of the original PS3 model, as along with, like, the Xbone, the Xbox One does this, the PS4 does this, the Wii does it, where it's those systems are based around the idea of where it's just, there's no, like, tray or anything, or any, in the normal sense, there's no, like, you don't, like, push the disc inside a tray. You sort of push the disc slightly into a slot, and it'll automatically take the disc the rest of the way inside. Well, now that I'm here, I might as well talk to this guard.
How many people have keys to open the gate?
Just a few. Tom, Gersel, or Musa.
Thanks.
I have to search some houses. Anyways, so I'm going. I hadn't used my PS3 in a while. It's weird for it to suddenly just stop work, for the disk drive to suddenly stop working. I'm not even sure if it was a case of like it would no longer read discs. It might have still been able to. I don't know, but it didn't matter if it could read them or not. It wasn't like it wouldn't start the process of reading the disc because the disk drive was broken, essentially. So I was like, well, fuck. Thankfully, I hadn't gotten rid of my Xbox One yet, my original Xbox One, because I upgraded to an Xbox One S. As I may have mentioned, one of the last times I did a stream, the whole process of having to get an Xbox One Connect adapter just so I could start doing the same streaming I was doing before, and the fact that it cost an arm and it cost as much as the Connect itself. Part of the reason that might be the case as to why it's so expensive is because they not only did they discontinue, they completely stopped developing stuff for the Connect, but they discontinued the manufacturing of the Connect entirely. And let's face it, the Connect was a failed experiment anyway. But I didn't want to go. The reason I got a Connect in the first place was because I was like, I asked the question, can a Connect record voice? And I did some research and found out yes, it. And how good did it sound? Was it super fuzzy? But I was like, and I watched some videos and was like, yeah, this could work. It's fine. It'll serve my purposes enough. It doesn't have to be super high quality as long as it works well enough for what I want to do. That's all I care. Really, all I cared about. And I just didn't want to go through the process of the hassle of, because when I originally tried to start streaming from the Xbox One, I tried to use headsets. One headset, and in particular, and tried several variations of getting it to work, like just plugging in the headset directly to the Xbox. I tried getting. Then I thought doing some research, I found out that it seemed like I had to get a headset adapter. So I did that, and it still didn't work. I was like, what the fuck? Like, and the headset I had gotten was supposed to be, I think, compatible, if I remember correctly. So it made no sense why it wasn't working. Again, Gersel, final warning. Excuses don't cut it with the here, so they don't cut it with me either. You can't tell me it's just not working. You have to make it work. You're in charge, so what's your job? The fishermen don't want to pay tribute? Are you kidding me? Get your people in line, Gersel. That little village of yours could be a smoldering ruin in a few hours. You say your people don't think they need your protection? Don't they get it? One thing we can protect them from is us, and believe me, they need protection. The hero takes a real dim view of this kind of problem. He likes to make examples. Do something, anything, but get your people in line and do it fast. Karen. So that still didn't help us. I'm not sure exactly what we're searching for in these houses here. I've kind of forgotten. To be honest. But since I hadn't oh, hello. Another thing. Remember this other battle runner. One thing I've noticed for sure, you need to dodge when you're fighting the Rotters, like a lot, especially if you come up against one of the big guys. Remember to stay in the move, don't rely on brute force, and if you're lucky, you'll survive. If you just stand there swinging your weapon, however, you're going to overrun. Dodging makes really good use of my not overly developed physique. I bet those guys on the football team couldn't evade a bunch of Rotters. Nope, they'd be lunch, and I might be laughing, just a little. So it still doesn't help me find what am I searching? There's like these little indicators, and I still haven't figured out what exactly they want me to look for, or what I'm supposed to find. So to continue my story, I call GameStop and ask, like, okay, I normally wouldn't use GameStop, but I figured this is the most convenient solution that I'm gonna right now. Is this gonna be the less, hopefully the least amount of hassle? Is just trade in my Xbox One, GameStop, and get a used PS3. And that process in and of itself was pretty painless. I originally wanted to get cash, but they said, no, you're going to get more. You're actually going to get more for it if you store credit, which I guess makes sense. They want you to pay for stuff at the store and not just take the cash and use it somewhere else. I get that, but that still seems shitty. Still haven't found what they want me to find. Apparently, it seems they want me to find something on this, because this is all orange, so they obviously want me to find something here. And I've looked around and I haven't found anything. What am I looking for here? Aha! Hello. Oh, that was easy. I mean, comparatively, I mean, like, I didn't expect to complete the quest in one fell swoop, like, and not have to search the other houses. Interesting.
What can I do for you, Crane?
You sabotaged the gate, Gersel. You let the infected into the village.
Me? He was the crackpot in the mask. The guard saw him.
Yeah, but someone else saw you.
Who? Where is he? Show me.
Well, there's also the mask I found in your hut.
Yeah, well, what was I supposed to do? The village didn't want to pay tribute to Rice, and Rice was getting impatient. That's why he sent you, right?
So you allowed an attack on your own people?
I had to convince them that they needed Rice's protection. It did the job, didn't it? So what the hell do you care?
Now Musa wants to put a bullet in Gas Mask Man.
And that's a problem?
Yeah, make sure it doesn't happen or you'll be explaining why you allowed infected into the village.
All right. I'll talk to Musa and the guard.
I have honestly no clue what's going on in this story to Peter. So I'm not entirely. I have no clue what they're talking about. I can only grasp at straws. This is what's going on. Been way too long since I played this, and even still, I didn't really follow the story that well.
Alright, gas mask man won't be bothering you anymore.
Did you put a bullet in him?
No, that wasn't necessary.
After what he did?
Look, you may not like it, but murdering people is still kind of a big deal. If you decide it isn't, you and me are gonna have some problems.
No problems, mister. I just got mad. I never hurt anybody. Thanks for talking to him.
Champion weapon upgrade.
What's the point of the entrance? Rise takes everything away.
Now I'll have to make another pickup. Remember having to do those. And now, oh, that's way the hell over there. Now, one thing that's nice is I may. Oh. I mean, tried to make it a drop. Figure my way out of here. There we go. Okay. Anyways, and lucky for me, they were doing a special on trading in systems. I'm not. It may have been Xbox One specifically. I know, but they gave me an extra percentage of store credit. They were giving an extra percentage of store credit for turning in, any used consoles. Nice. So I ended up getting about a little over 100 for the system itself, and was able to use that to PS3 used one, which I didn't mind. Bothered me. Around to get out of here. Oh. There you go. And so I didn't even care how much space the was on the hard drive. I was like, whatever, I'll just upgrade it. I'll just get a hard drive. Where's going on? Why am I way over here? How did that happen? Oh, it got kind of disoriented and it started going, I guess, in the wrong direction for whatever reason. Anyway. I get it home and I figure all I'm going to need to do is just take out the hard drive that's in my current, in the old PS3. I mean, like, the PS3, it still boots up. It's just, it will, and I can play down any games that I've downloaded, which I had a few. I can still do that. So it still works, sort of. It just, I can't play any game on disc, which I had several, which I have quite a few. That is a problem, especially considering quite a few of them either needed to finish or wanted to go back to and do other things, or barely touched at all. That's one of the issues I have, is I get new games before I finish the games that I already have.
I'm here to make a pickup for Rise.
Back already? We just paid off, you bloodsuckers.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to get by like everybody else.
Yeah? So are we. Rise said he'd protect us if we paid him. But so far, all he's done is take our money. There's no protection, just threats. You any different?
Look, all I want to do is get this over with. What's it gonna take, huh? Don't need to point out how easy it would be to set this entire place on fire.
Jesus Christ. You people are fucking monsters. All my money's in that satchel. Take it and get the fuck out.
Hey, for what it's worth, this isn't something I want to do. I'd rather be helping you guys.
And yet you still aren't you?
An asshole! Yo.
Okay, Kareem, I made the collection at the ferry station, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to hell.
Join the club. Now, come back and claim your prize. Good job today.
I have to return these payments that I just got. Holy shit, that's a long trek. Well, this is gonna probably require me to do some combat. At least some combat up here, and possibly gather. Well, you'll see some of that. Still trying to avoid stuff as much as possible. I just want to finish the game, honestly. Even though I've barely touched the story, I've only like done 12%. I was honestly surprised. I thought we did a lot more. I think it was like a case of like Ellie wanted to open up. Ellie specifically went on his way to get open up as many of the safe houses as he could.
I copy. What's wrong?
Someone's turned on the 18th floor. We're doing our best to contain the situation, but we can't sugarcoat this, Crane. We need Anderson right fucking now.
Rise has promised me 2 crates, Brecken. 2 crates. I'm doing this shit as fast as I can, I swear.
Just hurry, please.
Oh, rather than like come get here now. Here no. Ah, no! Get up! Right, of course, I can't get through here. Oh, so whatever method I'm putting up. Right here. But yeah, went back to the story. I figure like, yeah, all I need to do is take the hard drive in the PS3 that I was using, and put it in the new one, and I'll be set. Like, and won't have to worry about any saved game data or anything like that. It wouldn't accept the new. It would not. It refused to accept the hard drive. The first problem I actually had was getting the hard drive in there. Because, get this. This is the dumb thing to start with. have to fight these. Oh God! Whoa! I'm dead. Instant. Whoa! How did I die? What happened? I wasn't that low of health. I don't think.
How close are you?
I don't know, about halfway back, I guess.
Good. I need you to make a quick detour.
Ugh, why?
One of our patrols went off the grid somewhere near the market.
How is that my problem?
I'm making it your problem. See if you can find them, or don't bother coming back.
Oh shit! Now he wants me to go somewhere else. When I was trying to put the hard drive inside, it wouldn't fit it wouldn't push all the way inside the little place where it goes. Like it's supposed to like push all the way in and then connect, and it wasn't doing that. I couldn't figure out why. It's like why does this not fit? Like it's the same kind of hard drive. I even looked at the connections to just make sure that they were different, and I was like, okay, this should fit. Why is it working? And I was like, okay, the only way this makes sense is the hard drive is held in this like metal covering.
Kareem, I think I found your lost patrol. Yeah, something ripped them limb from limb.
Search the bodies. Look for some blueprints in a small...
Oh, where'd you come from?
Don't damage them. They're worth more than all those dead assholes put together.
Fast guy. Decapitation! I have to search the bodies. Oh, I'm close to an inactive safe zone. Ew. Pets are all over the place. I left his keys. I'll take that.
Holy shit!
Oh, what? Hold on.
Did you find the envelope?
Not yet. Wait a sec.
Shooting at me. Okay. How do I get up there and shoot them?
Let me hear you scream.
Because there's like God damn it. How was I supposed to get up? I need to get to him. Sucks about it, this is that every time we die, you lose points towards leveling. But it's, yeah, what sucked about that is, like, he's shooting me from a roof, and there's no way for me to get easily onto the roof, except, like, go across the rocks surrounding the place. But that leaves me open to his fire. So I think what I'm gonna do, try and go just underneath him and then throw a Molotov at him and see if that works. Yeah, that trying to reach him from the rocks, like, ended up just letting me get shot to death. That did not go well at all. Great work.
Die, motherfucker!
Problem I'm having, I can't aim my Molotovs. Hit him.
You think you're fast?
What sucks about this too is, like, I don't have any. You don't get, like, any guns at all.
Let me hear you scream.
How are you supposed to deal with shit that does happen? Whoa! Oh, so the instant I get far enough away that he can't shoot me, he throws shit at me. Fuck you, dude. That's bullshit. I might actually be stuck here, because I am not sure how I'm going to deal with this guy. Like, I can't, if I try to get him with, like, Molotovs or thrown weapons from underneath him, I end up overshooting it. Missing him entirely. If I try to, like, get onto the roof where he is, I end up exposing up to his fire. Well, I'm not sure how am I going to deal with this guy at all. I might actually be boned here and have to stop the game entirely and just fucking give up, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how to complete this. I'm losing way too much just to try and get rid of this guy. That's the worst part is, like, the fact that, like, the minute I got far enough away from him so I could try to throw a weapon at him, and hope it actually hits him, he ended up throwing a weapon at me, and I died. Which I wasn't expecting him to do that at all. You motherfucker! He did it again! I thought I got him. I thought it looked like I had a good shot with the Molotov, and I died again. What is with it? Who thought this was a good idea? He's to make a guy who has got, give a guy essentially like a machine gun. You don't have anything like that. The only thing you have is like thrown weapons. But can't, and like both methods of trying to get rid of him without dying are fraught with complications. Like you try to get too close and he shoots you down. If you try to take cover or get in a position to throw shit at him so you don't have to take his fire, he throws something at you and you die. He throws it like a fucking grenade, not just like a Molotov, which you could survive. No, he throws a fucking grenade in your path and you die instantly. Is he dead? Well, what the fuck? After all that, he dies after I leave. After he kills me again.
Okay, I got it.
Good. Bring it back to me right away.
You have no idea how much trouble you made me go through trying to do it, though. Asshole.
Hey, you! Come over here! I'm on the antenna, do you see me? I'm up here! I need your help!
What antenna? Where? What? Hang on. See if I can see what he's talking about. Okay, that's a safe zone. Area looks mostly clear to me, so I don't know what it's cleared. Oh, okay. I unlocked it without having to really do much of anything. It was already cleared, let's say, because I thought it looked pretty clear to me. Okay. All right. If you come across any hostile humans, I found it's really kind of awesome to use the routers against them. I mean, why would I risk losing a weapon or, getting on them when I can just make some noise, blow up a barrel or something, and draw every viral in the vicinity right to where the assholes are? Wow, you're a dick. You're a real person of work, buddy. antennas was that one guy talking about? That one? I guess. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if I can go over there. Oh. Anyways, I keep getting distracted from the story I'm trying to tell. Yeah, you can't get to me. Ha 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 ha. Make our way up here and see if we can find this guy. Yeah, it looks like there's a side quest. They actually made their way up.
I need your help finding my son Christoph.
You work for Rise, don't you?
Sure, for protection. But I can't go to him for a thing like this. My son he's young. He thinks with his mouth instead of his head. He doesn't understand that sometimes you've got to go along with people who aren't so good. Now he's run off to join Brecken's bunch at the tower. He thinks he's going to be a runner.
It's not the safest line of work.
He's going to get himself killed. He's not ready. He's too young to be out there.
Shouldn't you be looking for him yourself?
You don't understand. I make weapons for Rise. If the new ones aren't ready when his people come, me and Christoph are both dead. Please, do this for me. I'll give you something good. Something special. Okay?
Yeah, maybe I'll ask around at the tower. If I find something, I'll let you know. But if you ask me, your protection seems to have you pretty scared. You should really think about it.
Hey. Those virals that were chasing me earlier are gone, which is good. Quite a few quests here. There's a quest over there. Challenge family doctor poisons. Whatever. Go ahead and do this side quest. To continue my story, I finally managed to get the hard drive in there. Then I start encountering another problem, and really different. It won't accept the hard drive that I'm putting in it. keep saying that, like, I don't have the right system software. Like, I need a specific version of it. It was like 4.82. Pretty sure that was it. Ow. That wasn't smart. And like going, what the fuck? Oh. I put the old hard. I just tried putting the old hard drive back in just to say, okay, is it maybe it's just the hard drive. Maybe the hard drive got corrupted. There is that possible. So I put the hard drive the system came with, and it works. And I put the old hard drive back in the other one, and it does work. So I'm like going, what the fuck? And eventually, after a few more switching to the drive, oh, by the way, I never got around to finishing this part of the story. Is that the annoying part of like putting it in the first place was because the hard drive sits in this metal covering, and I found out this is the dumbest thing, one of the dumbest things about it, the whole process, was get this. For some reason, they used the PS3s I had. They had two different covers. Like the covers were almost the same, but different enough that I ran out of craft. There we go. I need alcohol and gauze. I'm like completely out of medkits, and that's not good. Parkour! So eventually I figure, like, okay, you know what? What I'll do, I figure, like, all I need to do is go put the hard drive that I had in the hard drive from the original, the broken one. I'll put that back in there, and I'll update the system software from there. Any gauze? No, he does not. That's not good.
Rise sees everything. Don't forget that.
Hey, Crane. It's good to see you.
What happened?
Looking for a side job, friend?
Well, actually, I'm looking for someone named Christoph. You seen him?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen him around. Better go upstairs and talk to Ayo. He'll know where he is.
Okay, that helps me on that part. Do that.
What's the point of the airdrops? Rise takes everything away.
Come here. I've got a special deal.
Ooh, there we go. I have a shitload of stuff that I'm not using.
Oh, yeah.
Two classifiable bats, Rashnate modified buzz killer. Everything else is stuff. Well, I guess I could keep it. It's not like I'm short for space in the moment. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. That's still all values because it'll.
I'm Buckshot, Towers Guard. You're making quite a name for yourself out there.
Thanks. What can I do for you?
I'm instructing guard recruits in bitter combat techniques. Most people aren't accustomed to dealing with adversaries who have no sense of personal safety. The learning curve can be costly. So, I was hoping I could convince you to give a demonstration. I'll record it all on camera and then use it for training runners, guards, scouts, anyone who wants to stay safe out there. It will be a big help and it could really save some lives. Is that something you'd be up for?
Create a med kit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Sharp pointing knife.
You want antacin? Forget about the...
Not too worried about. See, how many do I have? How many lockpicks do I have at the moment? I have quite a few, so I'm good.
Hey, have you seen that house with the red smoke pouring out of it? If Rise's people spot it, they're gonna come knocking on his door. Someone ought to warn him.
I've got enough trouble right now, but I'll think about it.
I think for this game, I might actually break the hour mark limit just because I don't know. There doesn't really seem to be any good like stopping points in terms of like.
How are you doing?
I don't know. I just don't.
Fucking Rice.
I think it's more just because it's almost 6 and which is like my dinner time, which is like when I usually dinner. So I just feel like okay. At least for now.
Check for the mud cars. They can save your life.
Where's this guy I'm supposed to?
Sorry, man. No access to the upper floors.
Why?
Someone infected went full blown. The 18th floor is a slaughterhouse now. No one's allowed in.
He said something completely different than what the subtitle says.
Rise sees everything. Don't forget that.
That was really strange.
You want antizin? Forget about the drops and talk with Rise.
I'm like supposed to talk to somebody here.
What's the point of the airdrops?
Ooh.
What's the point of the airdrops?
This is a problem. I'm not sure what to do because, like, they're basically saying that there's like a guy infected on the roof, and they won't let me up anymore. For that reason. But I need to get up there because that I would think.
What's the point of the airdrops?
Get around him? No, I can't. Well, I do. I'm a bit lost as to what I need to do now because, like, I can't get up to the roof. There's no one, like, it tells me to talk to Io, but I can't find who that is. It's like they're like right there, but I have no idea anymore. Any other way to get to the other floors? It appear that way. Oh, I'm at a loss here. What do I do? Tells me to talk to Io. Where is Io? Where is this person that I need to talk to? I've searched like every room. Searched like every possibility room. Like the marker says like right here, but there's no one there. Okay, now I'm getting fucking annoyed. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Who am I? Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
You want antizin?
Why would you do this?
And talk with Rise.
I'm supposed to talk to someone specific. The marker is in this area, but I can't find what they're trying to, what they want me to. I may have to give up on this because I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just running around in circles, looking for somebody that I'm supposed to talk to. I'm guessing. This area is being blocked off by this. They're completely fenced off the elevators, so I can't get to the other floors, and you can't get anywhere out. You can't get up to the upper floors from outside. You can't parkour your way up. So I'm at a complete loss as to what I need to do here. I don't get this. Why would you? This is so vague. Like, who is Io and where is he? Tell me where I need to go. That's all I ask. You're marking me I'm on the right floor according to the marker. Like they wanted me to be on this floor because based on the marker it changes color and it brightens and it'll tell you if you're not on the right elevation.
Don't forget that.
But why do you put the marker here? This leads to the elevators, which are blocked. And I can't do anything else.
Check for the marked cars. They can save your life.
I can't finish this quest. I'm done. I can't do this. Where is this person? Give up. I literally give up. I don't know what to do. I'm completely boned. I have no idea what I'm doing. I can use the medkit to get my health back. Nightmare. Why would you? I think I have to look this up. I literally am at a loss as what I need to do. There's a guy I'm supposed to talk to, but whoever I need to talk to is not where the game says they should be. And I've been running around in circles in that warehouse or whatever, looking for them, and I can't find where the fuck they are. What is that? Not worrying about it. This is a quest I've apparently left undone for a while. I'm not sure why. Let's see if I can try and find out. Well, there's a lot of zombies. There is a lot of infected in here. Shit.
Guys, the sun's going down, so you better be on your way to the tower. See you there.
I'm at the main station, Alfie.
You've got to find the main panel. It's in one of the buildings.
Wow, okay. It's in one of the buildings. Fucking surrounded. Look at this. Holy shit. Look at the amount of fucking infected there are in this one area. That is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna throw a Molotov into this. That didn't help me at all! Wow. I completely completely whiffed. Like, okay, somebody went into the fire, thank God, like, one fucking infected got in there. That was a complete waste of a fucking Molotov. Jesus. Can I make more? Yes, it looks like I can. Good. Wow. That was terrible. You know, actually, yeah. How do I switch my items that I have in terms of throwable items equipped? I need to look at that. Aha, okay. I have to it's D-pad left. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do, yeah, I need to get these. I can run in this house. There we go. Heal while I go in the house. That worked. Okay. For about a minute. Now I have to kill shit. Hope that's only the only. No. Oh God, dear God, get out, get the. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Dear God, downstairs. Shit. Okay. Okay, now I need to somehow get to that house. Okay, throw another firecracker and see if I can distract them over that way.
The sun's sinking fast. You've got less than an hour to return to your safe houses. After that, you'll be on your own.
Thank God. Oh, on a note. Okay. Whoever now has the task of keeping the juice running in the city, my name is Mustafa, and I've been maintaining the system for the past 2 years. This is my last day. I've been getting out of here before everything melts down, which I'm pretty sure is just about to happen. If you're in here, then the power's gone out. God help you. If you're wondering why it went out, just picture a single wall of 20 power strips hanging off it, running 10 refrigerators and a bunch of TVs. That's what this city is. Now they want to add the infamy bridge to it. I've upgraded the capacitors, but we still got large areas of the slums that are packed with grid leeches, non-paying users of electricity. It's never going to hold up. The military should go house to house and remove the leeches from the grid, but that's not going to happen. Suleiman says the problem will solve itself as fewer and fewer healthy people remain, but he's assuming that all the infected will shut off their lights and TVs just before losing control of themselves. Fat chance of that. Well, since you're here reading this pretty much proves me right. So here's my next prediction. You're not going to get out of here alive. It's too late. Sorry, my friend, but you haven't got a prayer. Wow. So basically, this city is like the power management of this place is like absolutely horrible. They're not. People are leeching power everywhere, and it's making the whole thing just like they're lucky anything fucking works. Basically, it's what it sounds like. Oh, I can't find anything here. Any other buildings? That one over there. I don't know where the other ones are, to be honest. Gotta be at least one more, but I'm not sure where. Oh! Find the master panel and reset the breaker. Okay. Now what it looks like I have to do, I actually have to wait till nightfall where I can do this. I guess there's not much else to do but just sit here and wait until it darkens. It sucks that I'm putting myself in danger. I have to basically put myself in danger and let the dangerous shit come out before I can do this. But I don't know what else I can do. Night is coming. Okay.
It's done. Fire it up now.
Hang on. Eat votes, you freaks. That was good stuff, Crane. No bullshit. Look, I got a field job to deal with, but when I get back, I'm gonna take care of you.
Okay. Still don't know what's up with that quest. I'm gonna have to end up looking that up because I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. So, but I want to actually finish my story before I finish the stream here. So, yeah, what I end up doing is I try to get the since it refuses to accept the new hard drive, and I put it back on in the hard drive back on the old PS3, and I figure I'll just do a system update from the old one. I try that, and like it says it's updated. What the fuck? By the way, I want to mention that the hard drive that I had on the original on the old PS3 that I had, this is a slim model, is one that I actually put in there. I upgraded the hard drive. It was like a 250 gig, if I remember correctly. And I upgraded it because I was running out of space. And I did the research to get the right hard drive, and I originally got a flash drive that I was going to back up all the data on, but that for some reason it wouldn't recognize the flash drive. I think I know now why it wasn't, because I didn't format it to the correct file format, because it uses it uses a specific type of file PS3 uses a very specific style file format. I think PS4 does too. Some of the other consoles might use this, but it uses FAT32. Normal hard drives for like your PC and stuff. What they use is NFTs. So I didn't know that. So when I couldn't get it. It basically was a case of I would attach the flash drive to the PS3 and it wouldn't recognize it. It acted like it wasn't even there. But I still think there's a case of it, for whatever reason, that that flash drive wasn't compatible, because it should sort of recognize that something was there. I would think it would just not be able to access it, I would think. But anyways, I ended up getting an external hard drive. PS compatible, and up all my data onto that, and I was able to upgrade the hard drive just fine. I got a 1.5 terabyte. So there's a 1.5 terabyte on the old one, right? And like I said before, I'm trying to get it to work with the new one, and it refuses. So, and it keeps saying I need the applicable system update data, and so I figure, okay, I'll get the data from Sony's site, download it to an external storage. I tried a CD-ROM. I tried the external hard drive. I tried the external hard drive, which I still had. And you're supposed to hit start and select to look for this, and it refused to. It kept saying no applicable data. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I did some more research, and then I read somewhere, I researched specifically taking one hard drive from one PS3 and putting it into another, and then I read somewhere that someone says, you can't do that. You can't just do that. The drive has to be formatted. So I was like, fuck me. So I back up the data from the 1.5 onto the external hard drive. I even had to format it. There was some data that I had kept as a backup for my computer, and that turned out to be really helpful when my computer broke a while back, and I had to get a new one. But I format the drive to FAT32, get the saved game data backed up to that, and then I proceed to format the 1.5 terabyte drive. Take it out, put it in the one that I had, the new one that I got, the one where the disk drive actually works. Still won't accept it. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this not working? So I finally do some more research, and then I hear about one of the updates for the old system software introduced a quote-unquote bug where it no longer allows you to put in a new hard drive. It just it refuses to work. So basically at this point, I have two theories as to why this didn't work. One is they have this bug and they never bothered to fix it. Or two, they deliberately put that in there just to make you go and buy a new PS3 with a bigger hard drive so they can make money. I'm literally at a loss as to why this didn't refuse to work. I ended up having to take the PS3 that I just got back to GameStop, telling them I need more space. I have at least 200. I have 200, at least 250 gigs of save data alone on this, and the game, and including the game data. I noticed I did some calculations on the 1.5 terabyte. I didn't use that much, considering that it was over a terabyte. But I used a good 400 gigs of that data. So I'm going to need at least 400 just to put everything back on, just to have everything I had on onto a new PS3. So I need at least a 5. I figured there has to be like a 500 gig model, and there it was, and I didn't even know they came up. I thought that they just had a PS3 Slim model with 500 gig. I thought they had, but no, they had a Super Slim. They came up with another model, and it doesn't have the drive that I'm talking about, where it just you push it in and then it takes it in. It actually has like a little slide away like thing. It has like a door that slides open like this, or when you push the button, it slides open, and then you actually physically put the disc in. Now you have to push the door back yourself. For some reason, it doesn't automatically close when you push the button. It only automatically opens. Don't know why. But and the guy there at the GameStop, I didn't even have to ask him. I was going to, but he made sure this time that because what would happen is when I brought it back, I asked him for the 500 gig model. It did an even exchange. I was lucky because apparently the 500 gig models were on sale. It was an even trade. I didn't have to spend any extra money because originally when I called him and asked him, I wanted to exchange for the bigger model because it will not accept this new a different hard drive, and this is my only recourse. He said it was going to cost like an extra $20, which at the time I was like, that's not that big a deal. But because the 500 gig models were on sale, I ended up doing even trade. I didn't have to spend any extra money, which was really nice. So I get the new one home, which was supposed to be a 500 gig model. I get it out, and it looks exactly like a PS3 Slim. And I was like, that's odd. I thought this was the Super Slim. I thought that the 500 gig models were the Super Slims. But I figured, as long as it has the hard drive space I needed, whatever. I turn it on, and I do a system info check just to make sure it has hard drive space. 265 gig. Like, what the fuck? So I check the box. The box says 500 gigs on the box that this came in. So somebody made it fucked up. I went there the next day, bring it back, and told him this is not a 500 gig model. And thankfully, I didn't even have to ask him to do this. I was going to, in case wasn't going to go through the extra, work to do this. But he actually did it himself. I didn't even have to ask him. He went through the process of actually opening up the box, checking to make sure it was the correct model, and even went through the effort of hooking it up and checking to make sure it was like a 500 gig. It's not a complete 500. It's not an actual. It doesn't actually quite reach 500. It's like 465, but that should be enough, hopefully. Because I still do want to get more games, but there's actually a couple games I'm actually getting rid of because I downloaded a couple games that ended up being free because of Xbox Live Gold. And two of those games, well, three of those games are games that I already had, and two of them are games that I had for the PS3. And I started to think to myself, now that I have downloadable versions of the game, that if I decide to uninstall them, I can just get them back. Why keep physical versions of the same game? now I have them essentially, as long as Microsoft servers are around, I have these forever. Then again, now that I think about it, you know, maybe I still might actually want to keep those because of the whole, like, what if the servers eventually shut down and I can no longer access them? There is that to think about. But I did stream the entirety of Darksiders, and I played that game so much I'm not sure. Now, I've actually gone back and to the PS3 version because there's achievements on that version I didn't get. So now I'm playing it on two different systems. I'm playing on Apocalyptic difficulty for the Xbox One, and I'm playing on Fuck you. Thanks for that. I'm playing it on normal difficulty for the PS3. I think it's because I think what just happened is the Kinect heard me saying Xbox too much and assumed that it was giving it commands. That's really dumb. I wish there was a way to turn Kinect voice commands off. I don't know. I haven't found a way to do that. Sorry, I just really wanted to tell a story, but yeah, I eventually got a working PS3. For some reason, the one issue it has is it smells funny when it runs. It has almost this weird burnt smell. I don't know what's causing it, but it doesn't really seem to be causing really that many issues. So I'm gonna live with it unless unless weird shit starts happening to it. I just don't have the energy to track down what's causing it. I don't know where at this point. I don't want to spend any extra money if I don't have to figuring out like how to fix it if there is some kind of issue. It was such a hassle. This was like one of the biggest technical nightmares I've had to go through just to get a working PS3 again. That right now, I don't want to bother with anything extra unless I absolutely have to. But now that I've finished telling the story, I'm gonna go eat some food. I know I haven't been doing anything exciting I haven't really been playing the game story. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream this again. It really, I don't know. The story just doesn't interest me that well. I just kind of want to finish the game and get through it, and then I'll simply just get rid of it. And the gameplay is just—it's not really that compelling enough. I'm beginning to think I'm sure this is actually worth keeping. Like, it's like a case of like, I want to finish it, just get like whatever achievements I can get out of it, and just quit. But at the same time, I'm honestly kind of bored. It's not really that fun, to be honest. It was fun when I was playing it before with Allie, but now it just seems dull and repetitive. And it was kind of cool at first, but I'm not sure why I'm still playing this, to be honest. I might play it one more time, and if it doesn't, like, there was that one part where it was kind of cool, where like I'm surrounded by this horde of fucking zombies, and I have to turn on a power station, and I was like, holy shit, there's like a shit ton of zombies, and then there was an intense moment where like, all those zombies grabbed me as I was trying to get above the building and reach the next one. But honestly, otherwise, the game it's kind of like annoying because it's like a case of like, because there's so many zombies, it's a case of like, you want to engage in combat as little as possible because you're just like, because there's a survival element, you just drain your resources trying to fight shit, and you have to be careful to not like take too much damage. Like you can take fall damage and stuff like that. You have to be really careful. So I don't know. Rich of Review Tech really likes this game, and I just don't. I'm not seeing. Playing it again right now, I'm not seeing the same amount of enjoyment anymore. It's hard for me to enjoy this as it is. I don't know what it is. It initially was kind of fun in crafting these new cool weapons and stuff, but there's no real boss battles. You're just kind of doing I feel like this like an errand boy, and not in the good way, and not in a good way where I actually want to do the errands I'm requested, because it requires me to just trek everywhere, and I'm not even fighting or engaging in the game play because I want to avoid the zombies. To basically keep myself from having to use too many resources. I mean, yes, I could go searching in houses, but that's kind of a dangerous prospect too, because there's zombies surrounding all the places that have resources. So it's like, or infected, whatever they want to call them. I just don't know about this game. I think I might stream it one more time. And if it's not grabbing me, I think I'll quit. Or find some other game to stream. I might push through and try to finish the game up, but it really doesn't feel like there's anything really here to be worth streaming, honestly. I stream it. I originally did try to stream this before, but I got it when I streamed it before. I think it was because it was one of my first streams, and I put the quality of the stream way too high, so the screen got really like glitchy and there was audio issues. But now that hopefully this stream should come out a lot better than that one did, so I shouldn't have that problem. I just don't really see, this doesn't, the only reason it feels like I did this stream is to tell you my PS3 story. Other than that, not much interesting has really happened besides that last mission of trying to get the power on in the station. And then there was that frustration with that. There's still that one quest where I have no idea what the game wants. It tells me what I'm supposed to do, but I have no idea. But it's not giving me what I need to complete it. It's not like I'm supposed to find someone and I can't find them, and the directions it's giving me to try and find them are completely backwards. That question is confusing the shit out of me, and I'm not sure what I need to do at the fact that I have to look that up is insane. It really is. I don't understand why I should have to be looking at it. It should be straightforward. Find the guy, but he's not where the game says he is, and I'm almost and I keep getting this assumption that I'm supposed to get on the elevators to find him, but the elevators are blocked off, and there's no other way to get to him if that's where I need to go, because I can't parkour on that building. It's impossible. You can't. So I am